What is going on, guys? Niveleth here, and welcome back to another video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like on it. If you're new, consider subscribing to this channel for weekly gaming videos and live streams. We have a nice little community here, so feel free to become part of the family. Today's video is about a new massive development in the gaming industry. Microsoft has pulled off the biggest and most expensive company acquisition in the history of gaming. They have officially purchased Bethesda, Softworks, and Zenimax studios for a whopping $7.5 billion. This is a massive power move by Microsoft, as they now hold the rights to all of Bethesda's properties and titles. This means that the Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Starfield, Doom, Dishonored, Wolfenstein, and all of those other Bethesda properties now belong to Microsoft and Xbox. With the new consoles coming out in the next couple of months, this is a massive momentum shift for the battle between Xbox and PlayStation. It's unknown how Xbox will handle this acquisition, but it's entirely possible that all of the Bethesda games could become Xbox exclusives moving forward. This is a big deal because most people have sided with PlayStation over the last generation because of their exclusives. In the PS4 era, Sony pumped out tons of incredible PlayStation exclusives like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted, The Last of Us, Detroit Become Human, Horizon Zero Dawn, among others. The main knock against Xbox was that their exclusive catalog wasn't nearly as impressive as Sony's, which caused this generation to be dominated by the PS4. Xbox could drastically turn the tide of the exclusives conversation because Bethesda's titles have left a permanent mark on the gaming industry in a positive way. Games like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout are arguably two of the biggest series in the entire gaming industry. The only titles that I can think of that might be a little bit more popular are the Grand Theft Auto series and possibly Call of Duty. This isn't even bringing into consideration the cult classic titles like Doom and Wolfenstein, which did very well in the last generation, along with Dishonored, which is also very well received. Many people believe that this dominance would continue from Sony because from what we've seen, they're going to continue pumping out great new exclusives along with sequels to the beloved PS4 exclusives. So the question remains, how will Xbox handle this situation? If they make Bethesda games Xbox exclusives, it will surely cause their console sales to skyrocket, as fans of the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series alone would gladly buy the Series X just to play the new installments in those series. However, if Microsoft continues their consumer-friendly approach and their unwillingness to die on the exclusivity hill, then this acquisition could mean positive things for the entire gaming industry, including PlayStation users. This would simply mean that Bethesda will receive even more funding and backing, which could cause them to be able to produce even more new IPs and new installments into the already beloved series that they've built over time. There's an upcoming game from Bethesda called Starfield, which is Bethesda's very own new IP. Many expect it to be an open-world space RPG with a similar game style to Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. Not much is known about Starfield, but it's a very anticipated title which is bound to sell a ton. For the single-player side of gaming, Microsoft has done an amazing job recently. Their acquisition of Obsidian Entertainment was massive, as Obsidian put out an amazing sci-fi RPG called The Outer Worlds prior to being acquired by Microsoft, which sold very well and was an amazing game despite not being a AAA title. Now that Obsidian has risen to the AAA level as a part of Microsoft, they plan on releasing a brand new fantasy RPG called Avowed, which is already being compared to the likes of Skyrim. Obsidian is also working on other games, and we can only guess that they will probably be making a sequel to The Outer Worlds. With AAA backing, it's probably going to be a really good game. Obsidian is working on other games as well, so it seems like that they are going to be a big factor in the single-player conversation moving forward. With Obsidian Entertainment and Bethesda, Xbox will be able to potentially dominate the next generation of single-player RPG games. Xbox has also partnered with CD Projekt Red, the creators of The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077. These CD Projekt games are not Xbox exclusives, but they're associated with the Xbox name, which bodes well for the Xbox brand. Things are looking up for Microsoft and Xbox on this next generation. For me, I have always had a PlayStation. I had the PS1, the PS2, the PS3, and now of course the PS4. I planned all along to buy the PS5 due to my familiarity with the PlayStation brand and because of their lineup of exclusives, of course, but if Bethesda games ends up being only on Xbox, I'm definitely gonna get an Xbox. The Elder Scrolls 6 is my most anticipated game of all time, and I will get my hands on it. Skyrim is my #1 favorite game ever, so I'm not going to miss out on the Elder Scrolls 6 just because I wanted to buy a PS5. I personally do not think that Microsoft will make Bethesda games exclusive just because they've been really consumer friendly lately and seem more interested in making gaming a source of unity in the world rather than a battle against another corporation. With titles like The Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 coming out, I find it hard to imagine that Microsoft would be willing to miss out on the millions of sales that they would receive if the games were available to PlayStation users too. If they make Bethesda games available to all platforms, they will still make a ton of money just based off the sales of those games. Xbox is going to make a ton of money regardless of what they do because Bethesda is one of the highest earning companies in gaming. I'm not entirely sure of the facts or statistics there, but I'm confident in saying that as a company, they've probably sold more copies of games than any other gaming company over the last decade or so. Skyrim, of course, is one of the best-selling games of all time, along with their other titles which have sold very well also. No matter how Microsoft handles this, it's going to be beneficial for them and the Xbox brand. Well, there you go, guys. That is my thoughts on this topic. What do you think about this move by Microsoft and Xbox? Does this change your mind on which console you're going to buy? Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more gaming news and content as well as gaming live streams. Turn on those notifications so you're the first to catch a video or a stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.